do not know why I was recording this in portrait form. This was the relaxing part of my weekend. Too bad it was so short-lived. And yes, we've got some beautiful lavender toes happening. Yeah, so I have to keep an eye on them, but I also wanted to do an intro. Yep.
We're gonna keep our eyes on you guys. Where's Moon Pie? Where is the Moon Pie? I see her over there. Okay.
I have to basically stand in between the two cats, but I am gonna turn maybe camera around. Yep, it's hard to keep an eye on them and look at the camera. So there is that.
Good baby, staying in the same spot for a minute. Woot woot. Yes, good babies.
That is some bright ass sun. Let me tell you. Is there any? This? Well, I don't know. Bright ass sun. Now here, like I said, keeping an eye on the kitties while waiting for the dogs to show up. And it's a really, I mean, it's their life, so I don't necessarily want to just sit here and share it. But they're having to have some work done at their house, extensive work. And Guinness, the black one, is very protective and highly active. He's a German Shepherd, and apparently they have a lot of energy, high energy. So that's better. Anyway, I want to get a blog posted, and maybe tomorrow I will work on the dreaded catfish continuation. I think a lot of it is because I look ugly when I cry. I like to be able to smile, at least on film. I gotta check on Moon Pie. Hold on. The kitties are getting their moments outside before the arrival of the DOGs. They already know something's up because I put up the barrier between the back of the house and the front. So they've already been warned, yes. But we don't know exactly when. We know the plumber is coming to their house at 8:30. So it's gonna be any minute now. This is what I hate most when I'm trying to watch all three of them. She's over here. And I put up these egg crates because that larger space there is their biggest temptation. So that kind of slows them down from going there. She's over here. And he is over here chasing the cat. God damn it. Why? Why? Why is this my life? Mando! Mando! Bad boy. Come on. Meanwhile, Moon Pie's totally unaware of the ruckus that just happened with Mando especially, and also Freya. She's totally oblivious. Meanwhile, I got all heated up. So yeah, fun morning, and I'll come back and do some more vlogging when the dogs are here, I guess. So at first I thought maybe they'd remembered everything they learned. No, they have not. Mando is still fucking with Guinness, getting him to bark. And then once Guinness barks, they both get in trouble. I'm not even gonna play favorites. So let's look at the good boy. Yeah, this is a good spot for you, buddy. And I know you're thinking, why are they allowed to roam around and I'm not? Well, you can, but you're gonna have to deal with being fucked with and getting yelled at. And now here's Moon Pie. She's adding to the excitement. She hasn't learned either, apparently. He hasn't seen her yet, but he's getting ready to. Oh, he's too busy looking at Mando. Oh my God. I think they're doing the gutter cat versus the Jets thing right now. Here I am trying to invoke a calming moment into the room. Yes, I do allow the cats on the counter when the dogs are here because they need higher spaces where they can feel safe. Right, Mando? Let's see, what have I been up to? Work, lots of work, crazy work. And then yesterday was my work from home day, which is usually chill, but the dogs were here. And then today's supposed to be my relaxing and vlogging day, but the dogs are here. And it is what it is. I mean, I said, let me know if I can do anything, so. But what else has been going on has been intuitive eating, and I'm really hooked. Now, you can't just jump into intuitive eating when you're still locked into your old eating habits, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, much better. So what happened to me was kind of nature. Well, nah. First, what happened to me, good grief, and I'm not using my, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not using it. I'm holding this myself, and I'm charging my microphone, so I don't have a microphone. Intuitive eating. Started with metformin. I was gonna go the drug route, the Ozempic route, but first you have to go on the lesser, at least with my insurance and my doctor. So I tried metformin, and I was on the toilet constantly feeling nauseous and not wanting to eat. Then I said, I'm done with this. I don't want to do it anymore, and I quit. I went to Colorado where twice in the short period of time where I was constantly nauseous from the height, the elevation. I was constantly nauseous. So you're really in that situation, both with the metformin and the Colorado elevation illness. You start going, I need to eat stuff that's high quality food, nutritious, and that's always going to be clean eating. So I started that when I was going through that, and now, how many months later? Gosh, at least a year since metformin, I'm in the habit, my body has pretty much reclocked, is the only way I can put it. And yes, sometimes I crave chocolate. Let's be real. And sometimes I have to ask myself, do I really want the chocolate for the properties that it has for my body? Or am I bored? Or is it a mental health thing? Mental health, pretty much I'm gonna do it. So I've lost 25 to 30 pounds because I'm not really sure at what weight I started. All I know is my larges and extra larges are fitting, and my 2Xs are swimming. And today I put on a sport bra, and for the first time, even that felt loose. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I'm not trying, but at the same time I am, because I'm really questioning my food choices, as well as giving myself only healthy choices, really, or limited junk food choices. So I don't know, it's working for me, and I definitely do not consider myself an expert on intuitive eating, and I would not, like I said, suggest going right into it without a reset of some kind. And another thing that happened was I hadn't had soda in a while, again, because it would upset my stomach. And when I did try it again, I was like, yeah, not really, no. I noticed I had heartburn. It didn't even really taste that good. So, again, it's all just been kind of an intuitive eating thing, and I gotta get back to the dogs. Another thing I think about intuitive eating, at least for me, is I've spent years and years calorie counting, fat counting, trying to get enough protein, trying to cut back on carbs. So I think for me too, it's sort of, I know what a portion is, if that makes sense. Can you shoot me a comment? How do you feel? Are you a cat or a dog person? Let me know.